Well, Mr. Speaker, it's this Prime Minister who's hit Canadians with higher taxes, and his caucus is in revolt. And speaking of rogue Conservatives, we have now yet another Conservative ethics scandal. We have the Minister of Trade, Aboriginal Affairs, and Industry, who all accepted calls from a former colleague. They received insider information about the joint venture between Progress Energy and a Chinese state-owned Petronas. Mr. Speaker, there's rules around this kind of behavior. Why did these ministers not immediately convey this information about these calls to the Ethics Commissioner?
Order. The Honourable President of the Treasury Board.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In fact, that's exactly what happened. It was this caucus, this party, this government that actually created the Federal Accountability Act back in 2006. We created the restrictions on the lobbying. We wanted to make sure there was more transparency and accountability. That's exactly what we did. We're the ones, members of our caucus reported this matter to the Commissioner. We're acting by our own rules. I wish they'd do the same thing.
For Timmins, James Bay.
Well, Mr. Speaker, that's the problem. They are following their own rules. They're not following the rules that belong to all Canadians. I mean, being a Conservative really does mean you never have to accept accountability. And, Mr. Speaker, this is another blow to the credibility of the Industry Minister, who's already neck-deep in ethical scandals. He has 2 ethics violations. He has 2 other investigations underway. Why is the Prime Minister not setting an ethical standard for the members of Cabinet?
The Honourable President of the Treasury Board.
Speaker, as I already explained, this matter was referred to the Ethics Commissioner by us, Mr. Speaker. We are following the rules that were duly passed by this Parliament. On the other side of the House, however, this is a party, this is a caucus, the NDP caucus, that had a $300,000 payment by the unions, contrary to our laws, contrary to the Finances Act, Mr. Speaker. That's their record. I'll put our record against their record any day of the week.